All right, could you state your full name, please?
Patricia Anadare.
Thank you. All right, ma'am, so we're here on a sentencing. You had pled guilty prior to a shoplift charge, so we're going to proceed forward with the sentencing if you're ready.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you had pled guilty on the last arraignment. You wish to maintain your guilty plea?
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me one moment. Hi there. Could you just start record for me, please? Thank you. I wish I had the control on this side, and I'd have to bother you.
That's okay.
We'll see if we can get there.
It'll let me in. On record.
Okay, thank you. And this is regarding case 2025 CM 12348. You had pled guilty prior, and I'm going to advise you of the rights that you're getting, that you're waiving by providing a guilty plea. So first off, are you on probation or parole?
Yes.
You are on probation or parole? Which one?
Probation.
Okay. I want to make you aware that they could violate your probation, or you could be sentenced to jail time, which opens up the ability for you to have a court-appointed attorney. So we can stop these proceedings and get you a court-appointed attorney to represent you, to inquire on that, or still proceed with your guilty plea.
Guilty.
Okay?
Well, if I get an attorney, see, I'm on probation out of a different county though.
Correct.
So how does that work?
So it's a possibility that that probation might be revoked, and the possibility of them ordering you to go to jail. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But since it's a possibility, it opens up the ability to have that court-appointed attorney to inquire, to find out. We can hold these proceedings, stop them right now, or you can understand that and proceed forward. And just as long as I gave you that advisement. My intentions are to release you on these charges. Of course, you have warrants in other jurisdictions, so there'll be
So I'm
contact.
going to the other places anyways, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just go ahead with it today.
You want to proceed with your guilty plea still, even with that advisory?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, by pleading guilty, you're giving up the right to plead not guilty and require the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You're also giving up the right to have a trial in front of a jury. You're giving up the right to have the assistance of an attorney at all stages of the proceeding, including an appeal, and that's what we just spoke about. And then on our last hearing, you signed a waiver that waived your personal appearance and also the waiver of an attorney. Do you recall doing that?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
You're also giving up the right to confront witnesses against you and cross-examine them as to the truthfulness of their testimony. You're giving up the right to present evidence in your own behalf and have the court compel your chosen witnesses to appear and testify free of charge to you. You're giving up the right to remain silent and to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and also giving up the right to a direct appeal. I want to make you aware of possible collateral consequences. Again, possible, it doesn't mean they're going to happen, but they are possible. And those are the following: the possible suspension of your driver's license, an impact on a commercial driver's license or other professional license, an impact on your insurance rates, the revocation of probation or parole, we spoke about that, an increased penalty for further criminal charges, becoming a prohibited possessor if convicted of domestic violence charges, and if you're not a citizen of the United States, a plea or finding of guilt may result in your deportation or being denied citizenship or re-entry. Further on your citizenship, Rule 17.2 is if you're not a citizen of the United States, pleading guilty or no contest to a crime may affect your immigration status. Admitting guilt may result in deportation even if the charge is later dismissed. Your plea or admission of guilt could result in your deportation or removal, could prevent you from ever being able to get legal status in the United States, or could prevent you from becoming a United States citizen. Knowing each of these rights I've just explained to you, wish to waive each of those rights and enter your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
Regarding your guilty plea, did you make that plea voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Nobody forced, threatened, or harassed you to make that plea?
No, sir.
Did anybody promise you any lighter sentence or punishment that if you pled guilty, you'd receive it?
No, sir.
Okay, the court finds that you entered your guilty plea knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently, and will accept your plea. Let me provide you a brief factual basis of the incident. On November 17th of 2025 at about 7:17 p.m. at 400 East Highway 260, which is the Goodwill. You had entered that store and removed goods with the intent not to pay for those goods. Police had contacted you, found you in possession of those goods where you intended not to pay. There's a total restitution that's being requested in the balance of $36. That occurred in Payson in Gila County in the jurisdiction of this court. Does that sound consistent?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll be sending you this letter here that has the rights that you just waived. I discussed those with you and initialed them. It requires your signature on the bottom. You may file a Rule 33 petition for post-conviction relief, and if denied, file a petition for review. I'll give you a letter that explains what that is. It'll also explain to you how to set aside the judgment of conviction pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13905 once all the terms of the sentence have been completed, and you may qualify for a certificate of second chance and apply to seal the record pursuant to Arizona Revised Statutes 13911 once the terms of the sentence and the timeframes therein have been satisfied. So that letter will explain each of those portions to you as well. You're going to be sent a judgment of guilt form that's going to require the detention staff to collect a right index fingerprint from you and also collect a signature from you that's showing you showing the conviction of the shoplifting charge. Do you wish to give any statement before we impose sentencing?
No, sir.
Okay, the prosecutor has done a sentencing recommendation. They are requesting a fine of $70. That includes assessments and surcharges, plus the $36 for the restitution. So you have a total balance due of $106. Are you able to pay that today?
No.
Okay, I can put you on a payment plan, so I have to add a one-time payment plan fee of $20. And I'm going to schedule that out for probably like 60 days because I know you have other matters going on.
It's gonna be longer than that.
Okay.
Can you schedule it out for longer than that?
Do you know how much longer?
It might be a minute.
All right, so what I'm going to do is schedule it for 90 days.
I
And
might
if
have
you,
to sit in Apache County or Maricopa County for 9 months. So that's what I'm saying. It
Okay.
might be a minute.
all right, so once that's confirmed, I want you to email us a copy of that order.
Like when I get out.
Um,
Should I, hit them
well-
up when I get out.
well, while you're there sitting there, they should allow you to send a motion to our court.
It's so hard to get anything sent from there or do anything in that jail.
Well, you know, all you got is time, right?
Yeah, but it's hard to get the paperwork to even send out.
Okay.
Last time I tried to do a motion to another jail and the guy kept giving me the wrong stuff, and then I ended up sitting there an extra 6 months because he gave me the wrong papers. So it's just hard to get anything done there. They don't do anything for you. They're not like here.
Okay, so what I'll do is order it for a 90-day period. And if we don't hear anything, what will happen is a warrant will set. And then when you get released, you'll be ordered back here. But if you send a motion at any time in there, we'll take a look at it. And you can give us your release date, and then we'll quash that warrant and give you about another 30 to 45 days.
Have another warrant? I don't want to do it to where I don't have a warrant. That's my thing.
Well, but I can't set it for 6 months out when I don't know and I don't have any evidence of what you're going to be sitting for.
Okay, can you send me the information for it then?
The information for what?
How to send it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll give you the email address. All you got to do is send an email, or have them assist you. Send an email saying, send the copy of how long you're going to be in there, and then I can adjust the date to that. Okay.
Can my husband do it for me?
Request that
Can my husband do it for me?
as long as he sends evidence of what you're in custody and your confinement and the date. That'll be fine.
When he gets a hold of me, I will have him do that.
Okay. It's $126 if your husband pays for it. It's over. I mean, you don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah, I know.
He might not do that. I'm not saying that that's an easy ask, but all right. I'm going to be sending you also a copy of the warnings and possible consequences, plus how to set aside the judgment and seal the records. That requires your signature. And then I've got the release order prepared, and I'll send that to the jail staff. That's going to require your signature as well, releasing you on our charges. Do you have any questions about anything we talked about? Okay, detention staff, who would you like me to email this to?
B. McDaniel.
Okay,
That's gonna be, yeah.
B. McDaniel,
Yes, sir.
thank you. I'll have it on its way shortly.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You bet.
All right.
That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, Judge.
All right, we'll get it on its way soon.
Thank you.
You bet.